Hi, YouTube. This is Tony. This is my second attempt. That stuff drives me nuts. I made one, tried to load it, and it failed after like an hour. Oh well, I'm not going to complain. Why? Because this is my week 21 update. I'm back from my Mediterranean cruise, and number one on my cruise, I didn't gain any weight, which was my goal. I wanted to be able to taste different things and try different things in Italy and Spain and France, and but control myself, and I did. And so I left for my cruise at 234 pounds, and when I came home, I was 234 pounds. But today, a week later, I've been home for a week, week 21, I got on the scale this morning and I'd lost 5 pounds, which was actually probably, I think, the biggest 1 week drop I've had since almost the beginning. I'm very typical 2 or 3 pounds, so I was super stoked to see 5. Now I guess my total is I'm out of the 230s. I'm now 229. That's 74 pounds down from my high of 303 back on May 18th, which was when I had my Roux-en-Y surgery. So those are my numbers, and I could not be happier. Clothing, I'm wearing, I can wear an extra large from the regular women's department now, which is kind of cool, on tops. Pants, I'm still most comfortable in a 20 to a 22, depends on the slacks. But shirts I can easily wear 18, so that's about the size that I am. I'm 5'9", pretty tall. And so my big, next goal is to get into Wonderland, which I'm hoping to do around New Year's, which is close to my birthday. My birthday is December 28th, so that would be a really nice 49th birthday present. I'm looking at my clock because I don't want to go over. I'm going to do a stand-up shot because I want this for my records, just so I can see and remember what I look like at the week 21, 5 months into it. And so I'm going to just stand up and push my chair here. There we go. I hope this shows. It looks a little dark, but anyway. So here I am. This is a size, I think these pants are a 20. I think they're 20, and this shirt is an extra large or about an 18. So this is what I look like. I'm starting to get a waist. Here I am from the side. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway. Okay, so that's that. I had a super good time on my trip, and as hard as it is to come back, I guess I'm backing it back up. It looks a little brighter somehow when I'm backed up. We totally enjoyed Italy and Spain. We walked, we got lots of exercise. Cruising is interesting because there's food everywhere, and I didn't know, this is my first cruise since the surgery, I didn't know how that would feel to be around so much food 24 hours a day and be limited. And there were moments where definitely my eyes were bigger than my stomach. That happens a lot. And like at the breakfast buffet, I'd always get way too much and just waste a lot of food. So I tried very hard to control how much I put on my plate, and I think I did pretty good. I am proud of myself. And like walking around Italy, if there was gelato or a bakery, I did not ever succumb to getting my own ice cream or cake or whatever. I would taste things from my friends, one bite, and that was enough, actually. I didn't feel, restricted, really. As long as I could taste a few things, I enjoyed it. And, coffee is one of our great pleasures we can still have, and I totally loved sitting in the cafes and drinking coffee and people watching, and it was just so beautiful, the Mediterranean. Portofino was a dream come true. I loved it. My husband and I had a great time. Dom and Ann were with us, and they were so fun to be with. We made some new friends from the ship, and it was great. So that was our trip, and I can't wait to do it again. I've been watching people's videos, catching up, and Becky, you look amazing. Your face is getting so narrow, and I know so many people I've been watching were around the same stage. It really is starting to show now, and it's very exciting. We have there's this Why Weight Loss Surgery Works channel now. I'm not quite sure how people get involved with it, but it's really neat, and they have a topic. And the topic I wanted to just touch on was, what was the straw that broke the camel's back? And for me, basically, I was 303 pounds. I was having a hard time just rolling over in bed. My feet hurt. I could barely stand up for 20 minutes and my feet would start hurting. I just felt terrible. And there were parts of my body I couldn't reach without getting into too much detail. It was hard to just take care of myself in some ways, and that was it for me. It wasn't so much a public humiliation thing, although there's plenty of those moments. It was more personal for me. So I cannot be happier about my decision. I thank God that my husband encouraged me. He was really the person that said to me, seriously consider this for yourself. And I thank God every day for Jim, because he's always been such a positive, encouraging person to me, and he's the first person every day to tell me, that I look good and etc. It's just wonderful. So I'm a very, very lucky woman. And anyway, we just found out right before our trip that Jim and I are going to be grandparents. So our oldest son and his wife are expecting in June. And I cannot tell, I've got goosebumps telling you. I can't tell you how excited I am about that. So anyway, hope everyone's doing great, and I look forward to seeing your videos again soon. Bye!